Hey guys, welcome in. Hey, today's a little bit of a different day. As you can see, I'm driving right now, so that makes things a little bit more interesting. And I knew this 30-day challenge for myself was going to sort of put me in a position where at times I'm going to need to be in the car, at times I'm going to need to be at a hotel room, which I'm going to pretty soon. Anyway, today's show, in depth, is. Let me get settled here. I pulled over. Okay, hey Mag. Today's show, in depth, talking about different types of slot channels. Um, there are a lot of different types, and we'll get into that in a minute. But first, as I do, I got 3 questions for you. Today's questions are a little bit different than normal. They're on topic, but I have one question that's a little bit off topic that will sort of get you going. Right now, I am in the parking lot of the Hat. You know, the Hat is famous for pastrami sandwiches. However, I'm here to order the avocado sandwich. I'll let you guys know how that is because I come to a pastrami shop to order an avocado sandwich. They are really good here, however. Okay, today's 3 questions are this. What do you think makes a channel different? Hey, let me know what you think makes a channel different. Question number 2. Do you think the length of a channel's videos is significant enough to make it stand out from other channels? Does that make it different just because, let's say, they put a 5-minute video up all the time instead of a 10-minute, or they put a 20-minute video up all the time instead of, just an average video of about 12 minutes, 8 to 12 minutes? Let me know if you think the length of the videos would make a difference in a channel. Okay, before we get started, as I do, I want to recognize everybody in here. And you see the banner going across the bottom. These are some lucky new subs because I've been going back to back to back to back, so I haven't really had a chance to change the banner. Wong's Casino Adventure, Swash Line, thank you. Jessica Cole, Brock Automotive, Stephen Muller, Kelly Jones, Gambling Joe Smith Slot Channel, and Muhammad. I'm not even going to try it this time because I think I butchered it the past 2 times I've said it. So Muhammad, hey, thank you. I appreciate you coming, subbing to RhinoMan Slots. Appreciate it. Guy, I said 3 questions, but I only asked 2. So this is the question I want to spend a little bit of time on before I do my shout outs. And the question is this: views, no likes, no comments. Why do you think that is?
What's mukbang live?
They want me to eat live.
Oh.
Eat live and just chomp and make a lot of noise. No, I'm not. Well, maybe,
No.
I could shove the whole sandwich in my mouth. Wouldn't be the first time. But, okay. So the question is, you get views, no likes, no thumbs up, no comments, but people are watching your videos. Why do you think that is? Anybody want to take a guess? You guys could take a guess, but I'll tell you what my theory is. I have 4 or 5 friends that I grew up with since elementary school, and they've watched me develop this channel. Not one of them has a YouTube account. They do not want to start a YouTube channel. They're scared of being hacked, being on social media. They just don't want to sign up to have a YouTube channel in order to hit the like and the thumbs up button or just to comment on your videos. So that's something to keep in mind, especially if you're a slot channel and you're trying to attract viewers that are not other YouTubers to your channel. Keep it in mind. Say, hey, it's quick and easy. Sign up for a YouTube account. You could smash that like button. You can subscribe to the channel. You can leave a comment. I think that's a good point to make because I just got thinking about it. My friends won't even sign up for a YouTube account. They'll watch all of my videos, but they can't, put the thumbs up. They can't leave comments because they don't have an account. Something to think about. We're trying to attract an audience to come and watch our videos, but if they don't have an account, they can't comment and they can't say anything. Let's see who's in the chat here. We have Goldie One. I see Sister Yoshi. That's one of my mods right there. Not Mrs. RhinoMan. Of course, she's sitting right next to me. Let's see who else we got. Lucky Obsession. It's a slot machine. Simon, thank you, Simon, for coming in. Really appreciate it. Lucky Obsession. I'll be sucking it up in a minute. But since I'm behind the wheel of a car, I got core water, or is it vodka? I don't know. Maybe it's core water, or maybe not. I'm allergic to water. Yoshi Slots, thank you for coming in. Goldie One, Slots Gambling Granny, thank you for coming in. Excuse me, guys. Randy the Slot Wizard, what's going on? Doris Kinsey, thank you for coming in. Did I just lose all my chat? Okay, there we go. Nene Slots, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys coming in. Hey, got Penny D, thank you for coming in. Watching slot channels since 2010, but never wanted a slot channel. Hey, you are the perfect person that I would like to have at the show of the end of this 30 days, because I would like to pick your brain about what you like most about watching slot channels and the different ones that you do watch. So today Penny, this is perfect for you. Today we're going to talk about different types of slot channels. I don't have my PowerPoint presentation with me because obviously I'm in the car, I'm on my phone, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to say out, for instance, a type of slot channel, and if you guys know a channel that fits into that category, drop it in the comments. I would love to see it. Chris and Lou Slots, welcome in. Okay, so there's a lot of different slot channels, a lot of different types of slot channels, and you could obviously just break them down by bet denoms. High limit. What do you consider high limit? Is high limit above 25, below 1,000? Or 25 and up? Is that just high limit? You could go mid range. Regular Joe and Jane betting. Is that a category in its own? Low limit, tiny bets. There's channels out there that do tiny bet Tuesdays, or just tiny bets all the time to show you that you could win with the least amount of money. So I'm going to toss out some categories. Let's say sisters. If I tell you sisters, what would be a channel that's just a sister channel? Meaning they're sisters that run the channel together. There's Vegas sisters. Obviously, there's twin sisters, which are real twinning slots. I don't know all the channels, but they would fit into that category. What sets a channel apart is setting a channel apart by bet denominations enough because you have one person doing that, or is it personality? You have multiple personalities on the channel. That could be one thing. If I say a family channel, a family that gambles together, what would you guys say? I could think of one right off the top of my head. Two, if you talk about father and son, there's a couple of channels out there that are father and son. I'm not talking about Mr. Handpay and the big jackpot. I'm talking about a father and son duo that record videos together. So that would be a category for sure. What sets a channel apart is personality. Yes, you're absolutely right, Rain's World. Absolutely right. Personality does set a channel apart, but there are channels that have multiple personalities. That means they have two or more people. Couples is a good one because there's a lot of channels that set themselves apart because they gamble as a couple. The Yoshis, for instance, gamble as a family. Each one of their videos, you're going to see a compilation of everyone playing slots, from Yoshi to Sister Yoshi, Mama Yoshi, Mrs. Yoshi. They all play. They combine those into videos. Every live that they have, hey, Anonymous, what's going on? Every live that they have, they do it as a family. And I found that interesting because I was talking to Sister Yoshi the other day, and there was an event that they could have attended this weekend. However, one of them was going to be out of town. So when that happens, they don't go live if they're not all together. Maybe they do. I could be wrong. But that's a good family channel. That's a good one. There are channels out there that are specific to one machine. If you guys could think of one, let me know. Let's see, Penny. I don't know West Coast channels. I'm mainly gamble on the East Coast. That's why it's so important to hear from you, Penny D. What are some East Coast channels that you think are either family channels? I know FNS Slots. I don't think they're East Coast. I think they're more Midwest or yeah, Midwest. But they're a father and son channel. Hey, they both got two personalities in there, two different personalities, and they're fantastic. There's channels out there that gamble with their mom. I know one of the first channels I met, Jim Panella, Rhino Slots, get it? He always took his parents to the casino with him at least once or twice a month. So, that could be considered a family channel because, or son and father and mother channel because they did that. Let's see, who are some other ones? Slots by Georgie. He always takes his mom to the casino. So that's another one right there. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's coming awful close to the car here, trying to cut through. Any, anyway, there are people out there like that. So, Penny, I would love to hear from you about slot channels on the East Coast. I don't know a lot of them, but I would like to start checking a lot more of them out. Loving the TikTok accounts, Nini Slots. Yes, there's a lot of TikTok channels that are specific to that, and we'll get into that into a later episode of this series that will talk specifically about channels that are on other platforms. But, okay, other type, RhinoMan Slots, two personality channel, Tim and Tom. You're absolutely right, and bro, you'll meet both of them this weekend, Tim and Tom. If you get there early enough tonight, you'll meet Tom. But if you get there late tonight, you're gonna meet Tim. Tim's coming in right away. He's hitting the vodka hard, so don't worry about that. How about fast? How about how fast they press the button? I can't watch people that hit it slow and talk and then talk and hit it again, talk and then hit it again. Okay, yeah, I guess you have a specific style of channel, and there's plenty of channels out there that just like to stomp. I'm not saying that's probably what you want to watch, but they press the button and then they wait a little bit, and they press the button again and wait a little bit. I personally, lives, videos, whatever, I personally don't like them letting the whole bonus play out or the bonus round. Now, sometimes I do it because I'm trying to change up the thing, but I would prefer to hit the button and get on to the next game. Some people are superstitious, and they like to let the bonus play all the way out and pay the whole thing. It's your preference. That's your choice. That's why there's different channels out there, because different types of channels fit different people in different ways. Let's see here. What do you think about me and my mom doing the scratchers just because the reason I can't get her to the casino? Hey, Anonymous, that's great. If you're doing that, that's awesome because you're interacting with your mom, and you're putting that out there for everybody else to see, and she's doing the scratchers. Awesome. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. I would say so. But back to the point about slapping the buttons quickly and getting the bonus over. If that's your kind of style, there's plenty of channels out there that like to do it. How about like I was starting to say earlier, channels that specifically show one video? Elvis Corvette Slots. I don't know if you guys had a chance to check him out. Hey, Danny D, this cool Scratcher fan, thank you for coming in. But if you've checked his channel out, the majority of his videos are Buffalo Gold. Not even the Revolution. Every once in a while, he'll have some of those on there. But it's Buffalo Gold. And you could tell this guy has developed that little section to make him stand out from the rest, because he will post a Buffalo Gold video. It will get 5, 6, 7, 8,000 views and a lot of comments and a lot of likes. He could take a dragon link and put it on his channel and hit a hand pay, and it still won't get the views and the likes that the Buffalo video got, simply because he's developed that to a point where everybody's expecting only Buffalo. They don't like to see the dragon link. They could see that anywhere else. So he's made it a niche for himself. That's a different channel. That's a different type of channel. And there's a lot of channels. I think Slot Wins by Chico. He primarily stays to the Buffalo, and he does a good job at that. Chris and Dave's Crazy Gambling Adventure, thank you for coming in. But it's all should be geared, the different channels should be geared to a different type of audience. A lot of channels like to cuss on screen. Hey, that's all good. There's an audience for that, and you got to remember that there's an audience for everything that you do. If you're making yourself stand out by being wow, I'm starting to stutter already. If you're making your channel different by your personality, whatever that personality is, it has to be able to attract the audience that enjoys that personality. Not all personalities are the same. You could look at some of the slot events that we've had over the past year. You have different personalities, different channels, different themes of the channel. I couldn't even categorize my own personality except, Tim or Tom. You're either going to get somebody that's super loud and super happy, or you're going to get Tom that's happy and a little bit loud. But either way, you're going to get the same personality out of me. Just one's going to be magnified by Corona. I'm trying to think of some different. I had a whole slideshow put together for this. SoCal Slots Miranda. There you go. SoCal Slots. Slot channels that are primarily in Southern California. You have the East Coast slots. There's quite a few of those. I've interviewed a couple of those, and I was actually surprised, to find out that, like Top Dollar Mike and Wong's Casino Adventure, they haven't been to Vegas. They don't really like to travel to Vegas because they got Atlantic City there, and that makes it cool for them. But Vegas is for me. That's where I'm comfortable at, because that's where I'm close to, and that's where I get to often. Don't get me wrong. I am going to Atlantic City. Can't wait to do that. But that's another category, where they're located, because I see this happening a lot too, with channels that are on the East Coast, in the Central California, not California, in the Central United States, and then West Coast channels. They sort of get together. The couple channels do good. Sister channels do good. I don't know about brother channels. I haven't seen any brother channels out there yet, but I don't know them all. So if you guys could introduce me to some, I need to go to Atlantic City one of these days. Hey, we could make it a road trip. The Free Play Sunday, I'll be cooperate with subscribe. I think you want to collab with subscribers, and I'll give them my number, and we could do free play. That sounds awesome. I might be there on Sunday. I'll let you know. But anyway, I'll reach out to you. You have my phone number. People, here's another category, and I want to know if you guys seen any channels like this. Advantage play channels. I've stumbled across a few recently that all they do is play advantage play. They'll go to the casinos and look for those machines, and they'll drop $10 in the machine because they're getting ready to hit. They're the machines that you spin it 10 times, but on the 10th time, all the balls turn wild, and you win whatever's across there. I think there's Egyptian Jewel. There's like 5, 6 of them. But they'll go around and they do the advantage play, and they tell the viewers that are watching them how to do this. So when they go to the casino, they know how to do it. It works out for them. They don't win a lot, but when they win, they'll double up and just walk away. Hey, Penny D says advantage at, best at advantage. There you go. That is awesome. It's the same concept. They are giving the viewer something to watch, so they stand out because they're giving the viewer something to watch. If you don't have a strong personality as a slot channel, then you have to find some kind of draw. You better get a sidekick, like a Batman and Robin channel, or you better have some kind of hook. Tiny Bet Tuesday. I used to do a thing when I started out was Tiki Fire Tuesday. I used to play Tiki Fire every Tuesday. And I'll tell you, if you're going to start something, you should continue it on because that was going pretty good. My problem is I had a lot of issues with follow through. I wasn't able to get to the casino to play Tiki Fire Tuesday every single Tuesday or at least a couple of weeks to record a lot of videos. Thank you, T-Town Gambler, for coming in. You need to make sure that you keep up whatever you start. If you don't, you're just going to tank yourself because people have come to expect it. They want it, and if you can't deliver, then you got to, think of something else to do. So that was a good one, Tiki Fire Tuesday. I see Slotty by Nature. She does a $20 Tuesday. She calls it $20 Tuesday, but she sticks $60 in the machine. So I don't know how you're going to call it $20 Tuesday when you're sticking $60 in. She puts 20 in at a time, up to $60, and once she doubles her money, she's out. But that she's been doing that for a long, long time, and she's kept that up, and it's one of her fan favorites on her channel. So what I'm saying is, you got to find a way if you're a slot channel to be different. We could all stick a camera in front of a slot machine, but you either got to have a personality, you got to have somebody with you that has a personality, or you got to have some kind of thing that you're doing consistently that's going to draw people in, and you have to remember what you're doing it for. You're doing it for your fans. So if find out what people want to watch and give it to them. If it is just Firelink, and you're going to do Firelink all the time, do Firelink all the time. So that would make you stand out as something different. If you're going to go live every Saturday, go live every Saturday. People come to expect it. That's how you get to go. Thank you, Michelle, for coming in. James Krupler, really appreciate it. You have to find a way to set yourself apart because we're all really competing for viewers to watch our channel. So whatever you could do to make your channel different, do it. I've come across, I would say, some really good ideas out there that I like, and some of the things that I might try and implement on my own channel just by watching people come up with some of these games. Slotaholic is a good one. He does max bet max 10. Sister Yoshi, RhinoMan Slots. People are saying slot lizards are brothers. Hey, that's a good one, and they are fantastic. Slot bandits, Corey and Pickle Rick. That's a good one too. I think they're father and son. Blue collar slots. Look at blue collar slots. That's another one. He does that blue collar thing, and that is it. That is his thing. Let's see who else is there. Blue collar slots. What's going on, bro? Chris and Lou. I think I saw them in there. Let's see who else is in there. Congratulations. Yep. And if you guys haven't seen that grand that he landed live a couple of weeks ago, go check that out because that was pretty amazing to get a grand live. I'm going to do it I don't know if I'm going to be live, but I'll be doing it this weekend at one point or another. But okay, Slot Lizards, they're a brother channel. That's good. What other types can you see yourself watching? As far as channels out there, can you differentiate between different types? Chris and Lou Slots, they're you know, husband and wife team. They've been doing it for a while. Um, father-in-law sisters, father-in-law sisters. The twins, I got them. Um, I'm trying to think of some different types that I had on my slides. Let's see here. RhinoMan, James Spitzer. Yeah, James Spitzer. Because there's another type right there. He does slots, but he's primarily Keno, and Keno's a whole different ball game, but it's in the same thing. That's a different type of channel. And since James Spitzer is um, self-proclaimed the sexiest man on YouTube, that's another category, sexiest man on YouTube category, and I think James takes the cake on that one. T-Town Gambler, um, watch what's entertaining. Exactly. But because T-Town, the point is this: if I tell you go over and watch Goldie One, um, just because I tell you to go over and watch it, you go over, you start watching 5 seconds of her video, and you say, this shit isn't entertaining for me, I'm going to click off of that. So what you have to do is you have to find something that's entertaining for you, what you like, not what somebody else tells you you need to go watch, but what you like. I personally like the channels. Gamblers Unknown, thank you for coming in. I don't care what slots you play, you just better be entertaining. You're absolutely correct. You better have something to bring other than the slot machine itself. That's an excellent point, Michael. Man versus slots. Thank you for coming in. Everyone, good luck. But yeah, you have to bring something other than the slot machine, because the slot machine is going to be there and it's going to do its thing regardless. Ron Jones. I also watch slot channels that don't talk very much. I can focus on the game. Okay, so that's a good point. Ron Jones doesn't watch channels that talk too much. However, there are people that love the talking and love to watch that. So not every channel's for everyone. Sometimes I'll play slots, and I'll, for my videos, I'll pretend that I'm live and I'm talking to everybody in the chat, um, just to make it more entertaining, and to make you guys look for the live chat at the same time. So I try and do that sometimes, just to switch it up just a little bit, to see if there's a difference in the way the video comes out at the end. Um, we will gamble on anything: pool tabs, lottery, slots. Chris and Dave, I think I'm the same way there too.
Remember the waiter, what he was?
Huh?
Remember we asked the waiter what nationality and what number?
Oh, okay. So, real quick, we were at Planet Hollywood. We were at the sushi restaurant. It was me, not Mrs. Rhino Man, and a couple of friends, and we were having a good time, and we were feeling really good. When he just said he bets on anything, we couldn't tell the nationality of our waiter. He was of Asian descent, but we were betting on what dialect and what uh, nationality he was. So we all threw $20 in the table, and we bet. And then, when he brought us our food, we asked him, "Hey, what nationality are you?" And one of us had it right, but it turns out we just gave him the full tip for joking around with us, because we had a good time. We had a good time with that. Gamblers driving. Hey guys, we got 1 minute left. Again, this 30 days is going to be super challenging for me because I'm always on the go. So I'm going to try and organize it so that I have more notes of what I had planned to talk about. Not giving up on this 30-day thing. I'm going to be doing it tomorrow. It's going to be from a special location. I'll probably be sitting poolside, I'm thinking, at Harrah's Resort, with a beer in hand for sure, and doing tomorrow's talk. Tomorrow's talk will be how slot channels record their videos. There's a lot of different ways they do it, but I want you, the viewer, to know how they record their videos and how they put their videos together. Until then, guys, let the good times roll. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.